Hello. Hello to the digital cloud. Welcome to the Cloudverse. That's one thing I've been hearing that, you know how people like building PCs, you know, those epic gaming PCs, those very, well, it's too expensive. So people are buying old hardware, which still plays the new games. It still plays them, but it's like a lower resolution, which is still great, like 1080p, which is that was like PlayStation 3 and 360 era. 1080p, that was like the ultimate. Now you have, you know, 4K and such, but you can buy old hardware and it'll still play these new games coming out. It's just lower resolution, but I don't really care. And all these corporations are buying up. They're buying up all these chips, all these cards, and all these silicon, you know. So nobody else can get them, so they're resorting to getting the older, cheaper hardware. And then it's gonna be like that for like a few years, apparently, because of these data centers demand. And then there was one guy talking about like, well, why don't, instead of making your own PC, why don't you just rent, you know, from us? Because we have all the GPUs, we have all the processing power, everything. You could just pay us a fee and you can use our virtual hardware. You can use our virtual software for our hardware. And yeah, let's see what that's gonna lead into. What, who knows? Netflix, another Netflix. I'll start piracy. That's why piracy is never going away, because corporations are like starting to cross the line. It's like gamers, it's like, fuck, man, we know what the fuck we want. And anyways, that's why piracy is never going away. I forget this. Even a PlayStation 4, like PlayStation 4 was a great era, like not like the PS5 era where they make everything annoying. You could pirate a PS4 now with like a boot disc and anywho, you can rent your GPU from the billionaires.